Hi everyone, and welcome to our show, Discovering Laguna Woods Village. I'm Cindy Whitney, and today we're going to be discovering a dance class that's guaranteed to get you up and moving with music that's rich in history and culture. And we're going to learn a little bit more about why it's important to strengthen our core and improve our balance. And we're going to learn a few ways to do that. We're going on into the clubhouse now. Come with us, won't you? Come on in. I'll see you inside. Here we are in Clubhouse 2. It's Thursday afternoon, and I am speaking with Rebecca Gilad, who is the instructor of the Israeli line dance. Now, Rebecca, thank you so much for letting us come into your class today. It's so exciting to watch everyone, watch you instruct, and then watch the dancers pick up right away about what you're saying and create the dance steps. It's really exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about the beginnings of Israeli dance? I know there's thousands of Israeli folk dances, aren't there? Can you tell us about that?
There are groups of Israeli dancers all over the world, and really Israeli dance started before the creation of the country of Israel, when the immigrants kept coming from Russia, from Poland, from all of Eastern Europe, and from places like surrounding places like all kinds of Arab lands. It was then Palestine and not Israel, and then they were coming with different groups of immigrants, lots of people from Morocco and Taiman, and little by little all those influences of immigrants' dances got together in what we now know as Israeli dancing.
So it's kind of an infusion of different cultures, and some of the dances have really specific meanings too, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. Some come directly from prayer. Others are written to celebrate nature, or lots of them are written to celebrate love and all kinds of emotions. And each one of them really represents where either the musician who created the music or the one who created the lyrics or the choreographer brings the inside of those representations of the different immigrant experiences. And of course now it's not mostly immigrants, it's people that have grown and are Israelis 100% since the country's will be next week 70 years.
Yes, which brings us to the fact that you are going to be doing a special dance, the 70-year dance to celebrate the independence of Israel. And you said that this is the first time
that it's being danced here in Orange County. The way it works is that every 10 years, one dance is selected to be the representative of that birthday. And for the 70 years, the dance that we're presenting in the show on April 29th is for the celebration of the 70 years.
How exciting. And I noticed that you were telling everyone, as you taught them the steps, you said, dance the music, dance the meaning, dance everything about this song and this dance. So how do you get people to really feel that?
Dance is a language. The music is a language, the words obviously are a language, and then the interpretation becomes a language in itself. So you cannot have a music that is very jumpy and happy and think sadness. So when I teach my students to feel the music, to feel the words, and I bring most of the times the translation of the lyrics, I ask them and I beg them to feel it in the way it was meant to be.
Yes. So once they actually learn the steps, now they've gotten that part down, now they can feel free to feel the emotion and the passion of the music.
Exactly.
Now I have to ask you, you also teach a Latin line dance class here in the village.
Yes.
And you said that you are multicultural yourself.
Yeah, born and raised in Mexico. And then I used to be a journalist. I moved with the Mexican television to Israel after the 73 war, and then I met and married my Israeli husband. So it's a fusion at home of three cultures. We speak Spanish, we speak English, and we speak Hebrew, and then we eat Israeli food with a lot of Mexican chile.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you also mentioned to me, too, that because we are a very diverse community here at Laguna Woods, you find that your class is populated by a very diverse group of dancers, too, isn't it?
Exactly. We have people coming here from many countries. And what I love most than anything else, Cindy, is that the political barriers are non-existent here. So we celebrate together, we get sad when something happens together, and there isn't anything like my president and your president or my war and your war. It's just the pleasure of being Laguna Woods friends.
Yes. I think that's amazing. That those things just evaporate, don't
Yes.
they? And you're celebrating the dance. Now, the wonderful byproduct from this, of course, is physical fitness.
Oh yeah, yeah. We talk a lot before, not now, not any longer because they already know what I'm going to say. But before we start dancing, we keep reminding ourselves about taking care of the old knees or new knees and everything else in the body. So we take care of dancing carefully, and we always remember that the more we dance and the more we exercise and the more we socialize, the brighter we are. The relationship between body and mind.
Yes, and you said that you always give them a new dance, a challenging dance, so that they'll have something to learn during the week and come back and demonstrate how they've been practicing. So that's yes, homework. That's a good thing.
Yes, and it's a challenge every time. Some people like puzzles. We like to challenge ourselves with new steps and new choreographies.
Yes. Well, Rebecca, I can't thank you enough for allowing us to come in today and to watch you and participate a little bit in your dance. And you have a show coming up, and
April 29th, Clubhouse 1. It's the International Food Festival, and our group is Rokdim in the Woods, which means dancing in the woods, meaning Laguna Woods.
Wonderful. So someone that is interested in joining your group can come over here any day, Thursdays at 12 noon, and just join you.
Yes, the first hour is beginners, the second hour intermediate and advanced.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Rebecca. We
you.
enjoy you so much. We appreciate you so much, and we love that you are bringing this wonderful dance to Laguna Woods Village. Thank you so much.
And may I say thank you to Recreation, because this class is free of charge and anybody can come. You don't need to bring 5 cents.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a good thing to know. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
בחורף על הכרך, דם הכלנית וכתם הקרקור. יש ימים פי 7, אז ירוק הירק, פי 70 תכולת תכלת במרום. גם כי ברש והלך שכוח, והיה לב למסורות זרים. האוכל לבגוד בה, האוכל לשכוח, האוכל לשכוח חסד נעורים. לבב אנוש כמו עץ של בוש עם ענפים דקים, בייאושו לחוף ראשו לרוח. אך אם טיפה עליו נשרה של אודם פונדקים, הכל יאהב במלוא לבב פתוח. נרעד מיתר ונבל שר בחלומו נרדם, בעוד הם ענבים ויין תפוח, ובקרבים לחשות כפנים ונעב אדום נכלם, כי התאווה עם הענב על הסוח. מה ירבו פרחים בחורף על הכרך, דם הכלנית וכתם הקרקום. יש ימים פי 7, אז ירוק הירק, פי 70 תכולת תכלת במרום. גם כי ברש והלך שכח, והיה לב למסורות זרים. האוכל לבגוד בה, האוכל לשכוח, האוכל לשכוח חסד נאור.
Hi, I'm Brian Rott, President and CEO of Cartmart here in Laguna Woods. My family's been in the golf cart business since 1959, and we win our customers over with the simple belief of we treat you right. We are proud to be the authorized dealer for Club Car here in Orange County and your go-to source for the sales and service to other major brands. We're conveniently located on El Toro Road, just minutes from Laguna Woods. So come by and see for yourself, while when doing business with Cartmart, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
Clubhouse 5, and I'm speaking now with Patty Haft, who has just taught a class in posture and balance. Hi, Patty. How are you?
Cindy, very well, thank you.
Well, the class is very interesting. It's low impact. But it's very meaningful because you're teaching us at the same time how to breathe and how to stand and the correct way to do so many things. Tell us a little bit about the importance of this class.
This is extremely important to your life. Everything we do in this class is designed with the practical aspect of how you can move more easily, more freely through life with less pain and less restriction and greater stability.
Now, you're talking a little bit about our core and our breathing and so forth and how to hold our head and the impact that has on our spine. How do you come by this wonderful knowledge that you're sharing with us here?
Many years of experience. I've been involved in the fitness field for over 30 years. I was a professional dancer originally. I believe the foundation of my technique comes from classic ballet, as well as Pilates, of which I'm considered to be, on a rather high level. And I have extracted the best of many techniques that I have worked with throughout the years and put them together to formulate what I now call my core align for a healthy spine, and my posture and balance class, and my stretch and relax.
So you have 3 different classes, individual classes that you teach here.
Yes,
Are they all in Clubhouse 5?
They are all in Clubhouse 5.
And so some of it involves breathing. I mean, these are fairly.
It all involves breathing.
It all involves breathing, but
Yes.
but a particular type of breathing,
Yes.
and making us aware of our breath and our posture. And so and you talked about all the things that can tip us over.
Exactly. All the things that can provide instability in life, some of which we have control over and many of which we don't. However, what I'm trying to do here is instill, it's like having a backup plan. If you have the right information in the brain telling the body what to do when different situations arise, then hopefully the body will respond appropriately and more beneficially to you, rather than to have, a mishap. So we're training the body, we're training the brain, and then we're training them to work together.
And you indicated in the class, I found this very interesting, that over time we learn to sort of stoop over a little bit for reasons of, being a teenager and feeling shy about our bodies and ourselves, and we hold those thoughts and those postures throughout our lives in some cases.
That is correct. And unfortunately, later on, when you meet someone for the first time, it's said now that within the first 5 minutes, you have already formulated your opinion of them. I'm not endorsing this is a fact. And the posture is one of the key elements that makes that determination. If I'm standing like this, or if I'm standing like this, I am going to create a totally different impression when I meet someone. Yes. So it's important to know, what am I conveying to the rest of the world? Yes. And is it being beneficial to my body at the same time? If I'm slumping, I'm more inclined to have pain or discomfort in the lumbar sacral area. But if I learn how to hold myself up properly, this area is free, and I'm going to have better energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's so true. But when you see someone with good posture, you think that they're a confident person.
Yes, you do.
And you think that they're very open to you.
That's
and,
right.
and you really do. You get a different sense about that person. I think that's really great.
Thank you.
So tell us some other things about your background, about the dance that you've done, and how that influenced these classes that you're teaching now.
Well, I think there is nothing more pure and correct than ballet. And to take the essence of ballet, that correctness of it, and to try to apply that to other techniques that can be beneficial universally, because obviously not everyone can do ballet.
Sure.
And even after a certain age, we don't do ballet. But to take the essence and the purity of it and correct moving and apply that to daily life is what I've tried to put together.
And there's a great deal of athleticism that goes into dance, particularly ballet dancers. I mean, I look at the physical strength that they have to do this, to dance themselves or to lift or partner with someone else. It's really remarkable. But I know that you've scaled that way back for us here.
Way back. I'm not expecting you to do tour jetés up in the air or anything like that, okay? This is just learning how to work from our center to find stability and to have a greater ease of life and relief of pain. None of us wants to be in pain.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is spectacular, Patty. I really do. I think you're telling us things that we sort of already know but have forgotten about or don't practice in any
No,
way.
It takes a concerted effort, a conscientious effort to keep the body and the brain toned and alive, right? When they say if you don't use it, you lose it, this is absolutely true. And even just a few minutes a day of working correctly can make a big difference in the way we live and the way we feel.
Yes.
And our happiness.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. And I think that you made one of your class members a little taller in there today. Was that?
That was me.
That was you.
That was me. I'm so tall now. Yeah. No, I've been trying my whole life. This is basically it for me. 4'10". I was supposed to make 5 feet, but I never did. So, but no, I definitely can see people how they've changed in their stature and how they just look more comfortable with themselves. And I think that's important.
Well, I think you're creating a large presence in our community, and we're
Thank
very
you.
glad you're here and you're offering these wonderful classes, Patty.
Thank you, and I'm so thrilled to be working with the people here. They are wonderful students. Absolutely terrific.
Good. Well, thank you
Okay.
so much for talking with us
Thank
today
you.
and letting us come into your class.
Thank you.
And now we're speaking with Nancy Clan, one of Patty Half's students in the posture and balance class. And Nancy, tell us a little bit about how you benefit from coming to this class.
Well, this class is pretty important to me because I find that my balance is almost disturbing. I mean, I didn't really know it until she has you standing on one leg, and so in that respect, it's helps a lot. I did start going to her stretch and core class, and if I can give a little bit of a testimonial, when I started, I had a frozen shoulder and a tear in a rotator cuff, so I was taking Advil a couple times a week, and after 4 weeks, that would be 8 classes, I was pain-free, and I haven't had any need to take any medication for, or inflammation medicine for 3 months now. So I recommend these. If she had a class every day, I'd come.
Yes. No, and we know that, we put all the disclaimers in and say that this is not, everyone's response to this, but I understand exactly that is possible because once everything is aligned right and you're holding this right and you're walking right and sitting right and turning correctly.
And the blood flow goes through and the inflammation goes down, and it's remarkable.
Yes. And also, I think Patty was referring to our attention to things, too. If things distract us, then our balance is thrown off. Are you finding that that's improved, too?
Yes. Yeah. The whole thing is just a work in progress,
Yes. Just keep learning that and reinforcing it. I mean, we were walking backwards, and I don't do that typically.
That gets a little scary.
A little scary, and it's a little awkward, but that's good to do. So do you take any of the other classes that Patty offers?
I take the core and stretch class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then she has a stretch class on Saturdays. and I bring my husband to that one, and he's starting to really like it.
Oh, good. Yeah, it probably takes time. It's different.
Yeah, and he knows he feels much better after the class. And he has an excuse to go to the jacuzzi after the class. So,
Oh, hey, that's the best. Now, do you work out in a gym, or do you do other physical activity, or sport, or tennis, or anything like that?
I really don't do much anymore. I had been active my whole life, but since I've retired, I've started writing novels and short stories. And so my activity level has gotten less and less. I walk. I'm a walker, but that's about it now. I don't go to the gym anymore. So coming to this class has really gotten me back into the feeling your body and feeling good.
I wonder if this has anything to do with maybe some of the great ideas that you're coming up and you're writing.
Well, that could be a benefit too.
You never know. You never know. Yes, and we can actually do a whole class on your wonderful writing and the work that you do. So we're very impressed that you are such a celebrated author here in Laguna Woods Village. So thanks for talking with us about this class today, Nancy. I was watching you, and you really are really excellent at all of the exercises, and you're a good model, good role model. So thanks for talking with us today, and we're happy that you let us in.
This is my endorsement for her class.
Our first class today was the core class, Core Aligned for a Healthy Spine, which is a class that I developed for people of Laguna Woods Village to create more stability in the lower stomach to support the weight of the body, so that when we stand up and we move, we are strong, comfortable, and balanced, hence reducing the risk of falls, tripping, things like that, and injuries. So the first class ties into the class that we're doing right now, and today we're going to take what we just did in the previous hour and relate it to sitting, standing, and moving, all of those great things. We're also going to be working on the brain-body connection. So it's very important that the mind controls the body and gives it the right signals to follow. And when the mind wanders, we're more inclined to lose our balance, get distracted, and that's when mishaps happen. All right, so this is our train of thought today, and let's get busy. We're going to start with the breath that we did on the floor. So let's place the hands on the lower stomach, and as you inhale, you're going to breathe in and expand the stomach with air like a big balloon. And on the exhale, you're going to pull the stomach into the back. Good. And take a breath and breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Even if you were just to do this for 5 minutes a day, you would be starting to create tone and support in the lower abdomen. Let me show you what it looks like from the side. We breathe in, expand the stomach. Now on the exhale, we imagine we have a magic zipper that starts down here, and it's going to pull and lift the abdomen so that we're freeing up the lower spine. A lot of back problems come because there is too much pressure from the abdomen resting on the spine, compressing the vertebrae, which is another thing that happens with age. Gravity pulls everything down. So the key here is to access these muscles from the bottom, strengthen, lift, and support so that the body has no strain on the lower spine. All right, so taking that breath, let's add the upper body now. So as you breathe in, expand the body, and exhale, and you're going to deflate and just relax the body down. Good. Take a breath and breathe in, expand, and exhale down. Good. Again, and breathe in, and exhale down. One more, and breathe in, and exhale down. Good. All right.
Thanks for joining us today as we looked at some new ways to being active and improving our overall health. A big shout out and thank you to Rebecca Gilad and her wonderful Israeli dancers, and Patty Haft and the wonderful group that came in to do the posture and balance class with us. We hope that you join us on Village Television and like us on YouTube. Join us every time on Discovering Laguna Woods Village.